All right, so this is the Orzhov Humans, and we are going to be gold fishing in a different kind of way. We're going to do 5 turns with this, and we're going to see what kind of a board state we can get, what kind of damage we can get through. But more so than damage, we're really interested in getting that board state and seeing how many of these things we can get on the board, how quick we can swing for lethal. So let's get into it right away. 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right, so, All right, what do we got here? Let's see. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at how that looks. Okay, that's enough. Stop it. You're sick. All right, anyways. What to do, what to do. All right, we'll play Secluded Courtyard. We're going to say humans. Human. We're going to play a Blood-Soaked Champion. And we're going to pass the turn. We got Champion of the Parish. All right, I think we'll play a Plains. Let's see here. How about we'll tap a Plains and play Champion of the Parish. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under our control, put a +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Parish. We'll tap this for a black and we'll play a Blood-Soaked Champion. And we'll swing in for a 2 with the Blood Soak. And we're going to need some counters. Oh, yeah. We're going to need some counters. All right. Whatever the heck that is. All right. Anyways. So Champion of the Parish gets a counter. And the life counter, the damage dealt, is 2. Perfect. All right, get those out of the screen. There, that looks nice. I like that. Okay, let me pass turn. Whoop. Got Blood Chief's Thirst, so you can get some removal there. However, humans for a Secluded Courtyard. And I think we'll 1, 2, and we'll play Luminarch Aspirant. And we should like to attack with everybody. 2, 3, 4. We'll put a counter on one of these from the Aspirant. I don't like that word, aspirant. Anyways, it makes you say asp, which is a poisonous snake. Asp. All right. Anyways, 3, 6, 7, 8. So that will be 8 swinging in turn 3. Perfect. All right. Oh, we pulled the giant killer. Going into turn 4. All right. I think what we're going to do is tap a white. Tap this for white and tap that for white. And we're going to play the Aspirant and a giant killer. So holy moly, look at that board state. So this is turn 4. And 2 entered. 2 man entered. No man leave. So now this thing is a 5/5. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So we're going to get to do that twice. So there's giant killer over there. So we'll go put our counter here, I guess. 2, 6, 11, 12. So that is lethal damage, turn 4. Ooh, we love it. We love it, Tony. We love this here. Oh my goodness. My goodness. All right, let's crack them up and rack them up. This is a little different, right? This isn't the same. This is different than what we're used to on our gold fishing ventures, isn't it? So, anyways, that was a good little hand there. This is a little bit more, I don't know what you'd say. A little different than what I'm used to, I gotta say. But this is pretty fun. I didn't think this would be as fun as it is gold fishing this. But yeah, that was real fun. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, we'll shift them through one more time. All right, and we'll cut them up. Perfect. Remember, I got some comments, people saying that I was like sleight of handing and like, oh, that's dodgy, somebody said in the comment. And I'm like, man, that's funny because I'm gold fishing against myself. Like, how is it dodgy then if I... All right, we got a Plains, we got Muta, we got Champa, we got Path to Exile. This isn't going to be a very fun hand. All right, but we'll say that we're going to jam up our opponent. All right, so let's do this. We'll play a Plains. We'll tap Plains, and we'll play Champion of the Parish. Pass turn. Luminarch. We'll say Humans. We'll tap 1, 2, and play Luminarch Aspirant. This will get a 1/1 counter. And I guess we will pass the turn. All right. So, going into turn 3. Well, I guess we could do damage, right? We could go like that and put our counter here. So that will be 3 damage. All right, so 3 damage delivered. Signed, sealed, delivered. All right, anyways, turn 3. Can't forget that damage. All right, Mutavault. Perfect. All right, and we draw Dauntless. So I think what we're going to do, we'll tap and we'll play Dauntless Bodyguard. So human entered. And we'll tap 1 and we'll play Portable Hole. And just to say, if they have something on the board, this is a way to deal with it. So we'll exile something of theirs with Portable Hole. And pass turn. I guess, yeah, I could have, with this Mutavault, went ahead and like paid its thing for itself. No, I can't. I got to pay 1, so you can't pay for itself. So, yeah, I did right. I'm happier with that. All right. So if we struck in this turn, it would be 3, 4. All right, so 4 damage. Perfect. 13. There we go. All right. So, oh, look at that. We got the Aspirant. Doom. Play the Aspirant. So another creature is going to get a counter because a human entered the battlefield. So we are going to swing in with 1, 2, a 3, and we're going to put 2 counters here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will be 10 damage through turn 4. I know we had a little bit of hang-ups there, but we try our hardest. All right, so going into turn 5, we got the Blood Soak. And we can tap this and play him. So this gets a bump, so that's 7. Yeah, that would swing us out then. So turn 5, we have lethal damage, and we had stuff in our hand to get rid of their things. See those 2 Path to Exiles we had? And we didn't have anything that's going to jam us up at all. So that's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, very aggressive. Very aggressively growing this deck on the battlefield. All right, how many of these should we do? What's our time looking? Oh, we're at 10 minutes. I think we'll probably do 5 of these. Does that sound good? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got Caves of Kolios, Thalia's Lieutenant. 1 drop. Alright. So I guess we'll play Caves of Kolios, pay a life. Play Blood-Soaked Champion. And, oh, we gotta reset. We'll pass the turn. Blood Chief's Thirst, okay. Humans for Secluded Courtyard. We don't want to play Thalia's Lieutenant, even though we got 3 of them. Alright, I guess we'll tap for black and then tap for colorless, and we'll play Kite Sail Freebooter. We're going to attack with Blood-Soaked Champion for 2. Alright, so going into... Shoot. Turn 3. Come on, Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian. Oh my goodness! What? What? You can't write it. You can't write this stuff. Look at it. Look at it. Do you see? Oh my goodness. My goodness, guys. Come on. What is the deal? Okay, anyways. I guess we'll go like this. Play that. And counter on each other human you control. Certainly want to do that. We don't. That's a -1, -1 counter. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is swing in 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, excellent. Not bad. Perfect. Alright. Going in. Why did I do that? That's not an enchantment. That's not a spell. It's a spell. It's not an instant or a sorcery. There we go. Concealed Courtyard enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. We do. Perfect. Tap 2. We'll play Thalia's Lieutenant. Now look it. Oh goodness. Things are getting out of hand. Alright. Excellent. So we're going to swing in. This should be at 13. I must have bumped it. Alright. Okay. So we will swing. Swing, swing. Right here like this. 3, 7, 8, 9. And that will bring our opponent down to 4. Excellent. Pass. Come back to us. Rally the ranks. So what I will do, honestly, I think it's more advantageous, I guess, to go rally the ranks. So we'll go white, colorless, rally the ranks. Everything gets a +1/+1, and then we'll swing in. So there you have it. That is something, man. Oh, this deck is gross. I never thought. I thought it would be a lot less gross. I mean, it doesn't seem like it is. But man, I like to play combo decks, and this deck just shuts me down. It really does. It's going to go through some changes, I think. I think this one's worth tweaking a little bit. May even be worth a couple fetch lands in here. Although, in a way, you don't even really need them. All right. We haven't even had the mulligan. 5, 6, 7. We like it. Sure. Concealed Courtyard. All right. I think. Play Blood-Soaked. All right. Pass. Caves of Kolios. Alright. I think we'll tap these. Play Luminarch. So combat will begin. And we shall swing in for 3. Pass turn. Turn 3 begins. Caves of Kolios. Caves of Who Caresios. Alright. So. Perfect. We'll tap that. We'll play Dauntless Bodyguard. We'll tap 2, and we'll play Thalia's Lieutenant. When Thalia's Lieutenant enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other human you control. Ooh, that's rude, huh? Alright. So, whenever another human enters the battlefield you control, put a +1/+1 counter on Thalia's Lieutenant. I think I forgot to do that last game. Those couple lieutenants. Yeah. I forgot to do that. I was just focusing on the one thing. I probably would have won a turn earlier. Now that I'm thinking about it, I sure would. See what happens here? We like to admit our mistakes, and we make a lot of them when we're goldfishing, because it is hard. Because I'm looking up here, up there, and I'm looking down here too. Gets me sometimes. Oh boy. Alright, anyways. Where were we? What were we doing here? Okay, see what I mean? Oh my goodness. Alright, so I guess we'll swing in here for 6. Alright. Going into turn 4. What can happen? What can happen? Blood Chief's Thirst. Boring. Well, it's not really boring. It's a great card to pull. So we'll say that, oh, I forgot to do my combat thing. That's alright. We'll see if it would have made a difference. Let's say I did do the combat on the beginning of combat on our turn. I add the 1/1 to Blood Soaked from Luminarch. So, we'll just go like this. Boom, boom. We'll say we had to exile something and do this to get our damage through. So we destroyed a couple blockers that could potentially exist. And we'll swing in for 3, 4, 5. Add from Luminarch. 11, 12. So we're swinging in for 12. So we would have still got it, even if we missed our drop of the putting the counter last turn when they all attacked. We'd still have gotten that damage through. So turn 5 again, getting the damage through. So this board state gets hopping. This needs to be dealt with early. Like, this deck runs low to the ground as it is, but yeah, you got to be running pretty low to the ground to stop this up with these turn 4, turn 5s with that kind of a board state. You need to, especially then if you got Thalia out and you're just playing creatures, and like somebody like me that's playing combo decks that's trying to play like Manamorphose. It's like, oh, Manamorphose becomes the dumbest card ever when Thalia. All right. Oops. All right. Oh well, we need to shuffle good anyways. All right, one more. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, we'll play Isolated Chapel, I guess. Right. Now we'll play Gemstone. Okay, we'll tap Gemstone. And we will... I thought I had a 1-drop. Oh well. No worries. I guess, yeah, we'll play Isolated Chapel. I could have sworn I had a 1-drop in there, but I guess not. Play Isolated Chapel. It comes in tapped. Pass turn. This is an interesting beginning. Oh, got Thalia's Lieutenant. All right. I guess we'll play Mutavault. We'll tap those two. We'll play Luminarch Aspirant. Pass turn. Okay. Tap that for 1 black. And we are going to play the Blood-Soaked Champion. We'll tap these two. And I think I'll play Thalia's Lieutenant. Put a +1/+1 counter on each other human you control. We'll put 2 on the old Blood-Soaked there. Because when this attacks, which I'm going to attack with Luminarch, and we'll deal 2 damage. And pass of the turn. Oh, all right. All right, so I think what we're going to do, tap this for 1, and turn this into a 2/2 creature. So Thalia's Lieutenant will get a bump. There we go. And, whoops, got to untap you, jeez. All right. I think, like, for the sake of, like, gameplay, we're going to say that our opponent had something. We're going to play a Portable Hole to get their blocker out of the way. And then we're going to bump the Blood-Soaked Champion. We're going to swing in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. So 9 damage. Pass turn. All right. We've got a bauble, and we're not even going to be able to use it. That's the bummer, because it's going to be turn 5. So, I guess we're going to do the same ding-dang thing. Pay 1. Transform Muta. Give that a bump right here. Give this a bump before we swing in at the beginning of combat here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it would do. It would do. All right, want to do one more, just to see if I see. I didn't mulligan any of these times, and it all seemed to work out pretty good. And we had ways to deal, so that was good. That was not a bad thing. No, sirree doodly. All right, buttoned up, tight as a drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I like this. We can work with this. We'll play Caves of Kolios. It's going to do a damage to us. However, we're going to play Champion of the Parish. Whenever that other human enters the battlefield under our control, we're going to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Draw. Okay. We'll say humans. We'll tap 2 and I'll pay a life. And we'll play our 2 giant killers. So our champion of the parish is swelled up pretty good there. All right, now we're going to be swinging in on turn 2 for 3. Doesn't seem like much yet, but just wait. All right. Hopefully. We'll see what we draw. Okay. All right, we'll tap this for black. We'll play Blood-Soaked Champion. And we're going to go 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. So, oh, I forgot my land drop. There we go. So that it's turn 3. Pass turn. Muta. Alright, so we're going to tap and create a Summoning Sickness to Mutavault Human to give this a bump. And we should like to swing in for 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Bang. Out of there, punk. So there it is. Thanks for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't try to do too many funnies, but I did some.